What up, Kang? Welcome back to another episode of SmackTalk. And we are here on episode 245 of SmackTalk, just a few days away from predicting KangaMania 7. Now, before we get into any of tonight's entertainment, I do have to give a little anticlimactic announcement. You see, last week I announced the Figgy Memorial Battle Royal will be returning yet again. And I said I would have entrants this week. Well, I lied. Just didn't get any yet. Guys, I need entrants. It's about all I could say. Yeah, so that's not too bad. Because I can guarantee this match will happen. And now, it's just a really fun surprise for all of you who's going to be in it instead of you knowing beforehand. So that's even better anyways. So, yeah. Now, into things that I actually have control over. And I know what will happen next. You see, last week we had Zach issue a challenge to Darcy. Zach did not have a match at KangaMania, and he wanted one oh so bad, so he challenged his Australian counterpart. And, well, tonight, we have a response. So, take it away, magnificent one.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mammals and marsupials, and Sebi, it is I, Darcy the Magnificent. And recently, I have stepped away from the stage. My world-famous, critically acclaimed Las Vegas show has been put on an indefinite hiatus. Nowadays, I've been spending my days locked inside my sword box, completely surrounded in darkness, eyes wide, with nothing to distract me but my mind. And when evening rolls around, I retreat to my room and lay upon my bed of nails, and I sleep a deep slumber, and I dream such wild, fanatical dreams. And when morning comes, I return to my sword box and the cycle repeats, and I was perfectly content on living out this routine of solitude until Zach with a K decided to call me out. I can see things. I have premonitions, and I know I can defeat, and I would defeat Zach, no matter what it is. A predictions match, a wrestling match, you want to have a rap battle, and a little dance off, how about whatever. Let's have a talent show, no matter what. No matter what, I already know I defeat Zach. And so, you may think my answer is a foregone conclusion. My response to your challenge, Zach, is not a yes. But it is not a no. My response is, I don't care. It doesn't excite me. When you already know the conclusion, I'm just not inspired. It doesn't titillate me. But if they want to put my name on the marquee next to yours, I will show up and I will defeat you. But frankly, I'm apathetic to the whole thing. I'm different now. I would much prefer to just fade into the shadows. I no longer crave the spotlight. I'm a changed man. I see things differently now.
You are a liar. You are a liar. You are a liar. Why were amazed? Why Do you lie? We both know between the two of us, only one of us wears a mask. So I ask you, why wear a mask? You are nothing but a liar. You are transparent, dog. You believe you can beat Zack at anything? Liar. You can't even beat yourself. You are a liar. You are a liar. Liar. Why live a lie? Why are you lying to them? The day of reckoning is coming. You must meet your maker. Howdy.
Ooh boy, I don't really know what that was. That was fairly confusing, as most of Darcy's things are. But I can assure you that is not the most confusing video that will be displayed on SmackTalk here tonight. Because now it's time for something from everybody's favorite hoodlum, Paul.
You know, some of you out there, you may do stuff for the shawties. Is that how I say it? Yeah. For the shawties. Yeah. Some of y'all do it for them. Well, some of us do it for the culture. And, you know, yeah, it's gonna be cool because either way, culture wins. Culture shock. I got it. And then y'all are going to be like, what the fuck? Because the culture. The winner is going to be the culture in the end. So if you think that you can just peep into a little crystal ball and think that we're both going to destroy each other and get to see any joy, you're not going to get any of that. No, you're not, because you're going to get a pretty good match, and you're going to be entertained, because it will be awesome, and in the end, the culture wins. You're going to have that guy from Street Fighter that, you know, you think you're going to hear, you lose. Well, we're not. The culture's going to win. So either way, the culture retains the tag champs. So, I mean, isn't that like a Freebird rule, you know? Where, like, many of us could compete. So, I mean, maybe mid-match we'll just switch sides and then all of a sudden we're going to end up having another pair. You're going to be wondering, pear? But those are fruits. Or are they vegetables? I don't know. And then you eat it anyway because it's a pear. So, either way, whatever happens, the culture is going to end up winning. So, you may be wondering, what the hell did I just listen to? Poison. That's what you listen to. Poison. Now get out of my face.
As I said, Darcy's was not the most confusing, because there was a Paul promo. Thank you, Paul, for the poison that just entered my ears. It seems that he is excited about the Tag Team Championship match, Culture versus Culture. They won their tag team title shot fairly, and now at KangaMania 7, they're hoping to win those tag titles. But for him, according to him, a win is a win. Is a win. Now, finally, after Darcy's acceptance and Paul's ever-dying allegiance to the culture being absolutely assured, we have something that was also teased at last week. You see, Sebi said, Mike, I have something that you're going to want to hear, so meet me face to face. And of course, I got them to record it. So, here is that face-to-face meeting of Mikey and Seb, just a few days away from KangaMania. Will Sebi get his match that he wants? Or will Mikey deny him yet again? Well, let's find out.
So, Mikey, we are finally here. Face to face. I have
Yeah.
an offer.
Well, before you get there, I'm actually happy you called me out because I have an announcement of my own. And it involves KangaMania. I'm actually making the announcement right now that I am entering the Figgy Memorial Battle Royal because I do not have an opponent for KangaMania. I don't know what you're going to say, but I know it's not going to be me facing you. So that's why right now I want to make my announcement right here, right now. So I'm sorry, I didn't interrupt whatever you have going on, but I'm sure it's not as important as me finally being a part of KangaMania. Sorry, Sebby, you could go ahead now.
Well, Mikey, it appears that you've been mistaken because you are facing me. You're going to accept. You're not going to be in the Figgy Memorial Battle Royal. All respect to that illustrious trophy, but you need to realize something, Mikey. You are facing me because I have an offer, like I said, that you cannot refuse at all.
I have something to say to you though first.
Yeah.
I am not facing you.
You are
There is
facing me.
not an offer that you could give me that will make me want to face you. And that is why I made the announcement of entering the Figgy Memorial Battle Royal because I do not want to go against you. And that's just the way it is. You don't get to say what it is. You don't get to call the shots. You can't tell me I'm facing you when I'm telling you I am not going against you. Sorry.
You are facing me. You are facing me. Because here's the deal, Michael. The fact is, you have the TV title on your shoulders. You have held that title for nearly 500 days. And you are not, on my watch, going to look back at that and say, I should have defended it more. Because we respect you as a predictor in this league. We respect you as a competitor. We do not want to see you just fall victim to your own ego. The fact is, Mikey, those 500 days mean something. Just as the 1,800 days that I've been in this league. That's what I'm putting on the line here, Mikey. I want to face you for the TV title, and I'm putting my career on the line.
Oh. Well, Sebby, why didn't you just say that from the very beginning?
Because
you
you're
had all this, you wanted me to challenge you. Why would I give you an opportunity? But this becomes a little bit more interesting, or as some people would say, interesting. You are going to put up, so by beating you, because I'm going to eventually beat you, means that we never have to deal with you again?
That's what I'm saying.
So I don't have to reject matches against you if I just beat you one more time.
Correct.
Oh, Sebby, you should have said that weeks ago.
Maybe I should have.
Yeah. If you expect me to be a nice guy about this, I wasn't. I wasn't just going to give you a match. I don't like you.
Well aware. Well aware.
Okay. Well, maybe we are going to be going against each other in KangaMania. I like the idea of never having to have to see you again. Oh my god. And this might be the first time that the people in the chat and everybody else in the league might actually be rooting for me. Oh my god, did I just make a face turn? Oh man, can you or if I lose, though, I'll be the biggest heel. Jesus. Not only does he stay, but he gets a champ. But if I win, oh my god, they're going to have to build a statue in my honor. Oof. Okay, all right.
The way that you've been speaking about me and how I'm just suddenly this bum that exists in the league.
Yeah.
Like the way that you speak about it, it's nothing to you if you win, but it's everything when you lose. And so I decided to flip that on me, and so now the tables are now officially even.
No. This is what you failed to realize. You just said that you were in the league for 1,800 days, I was a champ in this league for more than half of the days that you were in. I was a TV champ for almost a third of the days that you're in this league, but let alone all the other titles. When you say don't let my ego get in the way, when you're as good as me, I could blast all over people with how much ego I have. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing.
There's not a dry spot in this room from the amount of ego that I'm blasting all over the place.
Well, first of all, gross. Second of all, that's the reason why I'm trying to face you, Mikey. It's not because of your TV title. It's barely even because of your, many, many accomplishments. Do you remember ages ago we had our little feud where I asked you to be in a match with me and I put a hot pepper in my mouth? Remember that match where you tricked me into changing my own predictions and that caused me to lose?
Yeah.
Ever since then, it's been a constant spiral downwards. It's been a constant spiral downwards for me.
Do you know why I did that? Because you're like a dog. When a dog pisses on the floor, you hit him in the head and you say, don't do that. You challenged me, you tried to beat me, I outsmarted you, hit you over the head, told you don't do that by making you eat that pepper. Instead of learning from it, you've held a grudge. And a grudge will make you blind, and you challenging me for your career shows how blind you are to the fact that you are not going to beat me.
The referee wasn't your friend, Kang.
What does he have to do with this? You act like that's like the one time I ever beat you. I beat you every single time.
He allowed you to go back on your word for that prediction, but I'm going to make sure that doesn't happen this time around because the highest of high stakes are present. I want to knock you off your pedestal, Mikey.
The thing is, I could get knocked off my pedestal and still be higher than you, so let's do it.
Fair. See you at KangaMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kang Gang, if you will, Sebi has offered his career up to the Mikester. And Mikey has accepted the match. After months and months of denying, Sebi has offered something that Mikey cannot resist. We'll see if that works in Sebi's favor come KangaMania, or if it'll be his last match ever. Now, that's it for this week's episode of SmackTalk. There's nothing for the main event because I asked them and they said the time for talk is over. It's time for the main event. So, KangaMania in less than a week. The time for talk is over, but the time for predictions is nigh. Thank you, everyone, for yet another great year of the KKPL as we gear up towards the biggest show of any year. Thank you, and good night.
THANKYOU, thank you, thank you. THANKYOU.